Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another one. And it's the, it's literally, yes, I might be smiling, I might look like I'm happy, but it's literally the worst, we can say, week of my life since I've started watching uh live football. Since I've been a fan watching football, and it's been literally kind of the worst. Like, yes, the worst have not happened, but it looks like it's about to happen. So first of all, it was the Champions League, right? And I presume, or I assume you were there because I was there, and yeah. So we must have all been there. And it kicked off with the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid game on Tuesday, and watching the game was not too bad, even though yeah, we noticed a lot of around football and all of those things. But it was not too bad because we've come to settle down. We've watched Premier League also, and now watching Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid is not the worst thing ever. So it was quite good, a little bit entertaining. They were going at each other, but still, they literally had like 0.5 xg. Both teams literally had almost the same stats and stuff like that because the both teams decided not to want to play football, especially Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid ultimately said, Arsenal, we give you a free ticket to Budapest. And it's a very sad sight to see because yeah, I want to talk from a fan's perspective, like from a Chelsea fan's perspective, that I am very sad, or I don't like it when Arsenal is going to the final. This is their second final in almost more than 2 decades or something like that. I think was since probably 2005, yeah, 2005 2006 season. They're even so nice. 2005 2006 season, and this 2025 2026 season. So maybe fate is repeating itself, and then maybe to happen also in the final for them, just like the way it happened in 2005. But it's it was not the worst because if I'm saying I'm talking from a, as I've said, if I'm talking from a Chelsea perspective, I'm saying I don't want Arsenal to be in the final. I don't. Everything is worse. Everything is bad at the moment because if they go to the final, there's a probability, there's a 50% chance for them to win. No matter who they are facing there, whether it's a Bayern or a PSG, which we'll go into, you must have seen the result already. I'm a little bit late to making this video, but to talk about like it from a neutral perspective, that is being a football fan, that is being a fan perspective, because I love the game before I love any team. The game is, I literally say this is the best sport in the world, right? So to say or to talk about like the game from my own perspective, Arsenal actually um, Arsenal deserves the game. They deserve the win. They deserve to be in the final because they've been one of the only teams that have been consistent majorly. They've been consistent in the way they attack, in the way they defend, even though we can bash their attack and say, oh, the attack is bad, the attack is this, the attack it does not mush do anything or stuff like that. But they actually do deserve it. Defensively, they've been solid. Their goalkeeper, I used to say it's one of my best guys in their team. He's been solid, he's been very good, he's been tremendous for them, and it's been very helpful for them. Same as Gabriel and Saliba, majorly Saliba, majorly majorly Saliba or Gabriel. Both of them, they've been quite good for them actually. But it is what it is. Since Atletico Madrid said they've given, since Atletico Madrid has decided to give Arsenal the free ticket to go to the final, we see them at Budapest. And then came the second game against PSG versus Bayern Munich. And it was at Bayern Munich home. And sincerely speaking, it's the same thing for Bayern Munich, just as the same thing that Atletico Madrid did. It also seems as if they were not ready to play the game. Looks as if they still needed like a week rest or like 2 3 days more rest, which was very sad to see. Even though the game was much more interesting, was much more very exciting to see, and it was a very nice game actually. The fans were roaring, but I don't feel the so much uh stadium, what do you call it, roar, and the stadium atmosphere, the toxic atmosphere from the Bayern Munich fans. I did not see a lot from them, just like I saw it at the Parc des Princes for the Paris Ultras. So yeah, so basically it just seems like Bayern Munich did not actually come to play the game yesterday. And uh, to even starting to go into the starting lineup and all of that is just going to be another waste of everybody's time, or not even, because we all know who played. These literally the same players. But it just pains me that I did not see an Alfonso Davis start the game, or Alfonso Davis starts the game majorly, because I felt with Alfonso Davis in the team, it would have been much more, a little bit more attacking, and it would have opened up the game for Bayern Munich more, reduce the uh, errors that are being caused by Stanisic, who to me, him and Jonathan Tah were their literal worst players on the pitch yesterday. Not forgetting Musiala also. He tried, he did some dribbles, he made some nice dissing, but Musiala is not the Musiala we used to know. We used to know Musiala as one of the only persons who used to have like some kind of movements, some world class movements on the ball and stuff like that. And then seeing him yesterday, yes, he's just coming from a broken leg injury and stuff like that. And it will take time for him to probably get back to his major form. But this just gives a deep look and a how do you call it, result of what Vincent Company is doing. Like, if someone is not on form, how do you let him play over 65, 70 minutes? Yes, he's one of your best players, or he's one of the best players in the team, but you should actually let him play 50 minutes and then bring in someone like a Nicholas Jackson, even though, and let Kane drop a little bit deeper to the midfield and see what they can do. But seeing it yesterday, it was just like they did not want to play anything. And yeah, the game occurred. And I was saying it previously. Yes, I did not see the camera, but I was saying it previously. I was saying it to some people here. I said, if I want a coach to be in the final against Mikel Arteta, it has to be Luis Enrique, because Luis Enrique can go dirty as Mikel Arteta. He said, he can drop solo to what Mikel Arteta wants to do with his squad. That is doing all those fake fouls, doing all of those simulations, wasting a lot of time, and all of those things. Luis Enrique can do it. We saw it yesterday when they scored the first goal, that is the one goal. They said, we packed the bus, even though it did not look as if they packed, because they still had more chances. But packing the bus does not mean you are just going to sleep there, like the way Atletico Madrid did against Arsenal the last night. And I did not call somebody, but I'm going to call him. I have to, because in the previous video, my previous video, I did not call him, because I just gave him a benefit of doubt, saying, "Oh, it's from my country, and I feel you should do much better in the second leg. Maybe, yes, I understand it's your first leg against like a very tough team like Arsenal, or a different variety of team like Arsenal that is not like Bayern Munich, or it's not like Real Madrid, or it's not like an Inter Milan. And try to adapt to them games, look at how they move and stuff like that." I thought like the intelligence would show in his game, but it's actually did not show. And the person I'm talking about is Ademola Lookman. I sincerely do not know why he was kind of invisible in the game. Even his hit map kind of shows it. He was literally not in the game. He was invisible. Where he had some chances, he did not even take those chances very well. The ball seems to not want to glue to his feet like it's the way it used to do. And this is one player that I used to compare, or used to at least say was on the level of Kvaratskhelia. But Kvara yesterday just showed us that he's way above a lot of these players level. Let's be frank. Yes, I know the past Vini that was nominated for Ballon d'Or was insane, and I could actually compare Kvara to a Vini like that. But it just shows the lack of wantonness, or I can't say that actually, because I'm not in the dressing room. But looking at the way Bayern Munich played yesterday, it just shows they were not too interested, or it looked as if they were not on their right footing for the game. And sadly for us who are Chelsea fans, and other Premier League fans that would not want Arsenal to win a trophy this season, Arsenal is in the final against PSG. I'm rooting for PSG because, first of all, I hate Arsenal. Second, we stole a trophy from Luis Enrique, so we should try to support him, let him win something. I sound like a bitch saying that shit, bro. But yeah. It's just what it is. We'll see Arsenal in the final. It's not going to be the end. It's not the end yet. It's still going to be more interesting games. And for Chelsea, video for Chelsea is going to come out. It's going to drop soon. And there are a lot of all these stupid news. A lot of all these rubbish news that these owners are just dropping. That what do you call them? Journalists are just dropping. They are not doing their diligent jobs. They are not doing their works very well, and they are just doing a lot of all this nonsense where saying Chelsea need this, then they will go back on their word and say they are supporting the of the club. Well, it's just a video for another day, and it's a statement and it's a discussion for another day. It can even be a reaction video because just need to react on some of all of this nonsense that have been going on in the club. And yes, guys, that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one, and yeah, we're going to watch the Champions League final. Probably, maybe if it's on a good day for me, probably I'll do a watch along. Maybe it will be my first live on this channel. So, guys, see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about the game? Comment down there. What do you guys think about the game? And still, even though the CFC audience is fucking up the Chelsea.